that make it very difficult to understand what's happening, or to, to understand, just to understand. Okay, so I have been diagnosed with depression, post post traumatic stress disorder, generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder. So those okay. I can't. I don't have time to teach. Uh, everything about psychology or whatever about the world. Okay, so there's a lot of things. You're gonna just have to believe that I'm right. Okay, so those four disorders: depression, generalized anxiety disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, and panic disorder. These are disorders that are disproportionate reactions. They involve disproportionate reactions. Okay, and contrast with someone who has auditory hallucinations. They hear voices. Okay, that disorder is about misperception, perceiving things that aren't there in a really to a disorderly level. Like we all, you can look at a cloud and you see a face in the cloud. There's not really a face, right? That's not disorder until you believe that the cloud is alive. Then that's a visual hallucination, okay, or something. You see. So some disorders are characterized by a disconnect with reality or a separation from reality. Okay, other disorders are characterized by disproportionate reactions to reality or to whatever your reality is. Okay, so most people, for example, who have auditory hallucinations. Okay, if they if you examine their actions, their actions are usually understandable and are usually exactly what you would do. The disorder comes from the disconnect, the separation from reality. So if someone has hallucinations and so shit. Okay, I'm explaining more than I can right now. Okay, so my depression, and then three types of anxiety disorders. Generalized anxiety disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, panic disorder. these are characterized by disproportionate reactions. So, but and not characterized by fabricating reality, separation from reality. So one layer of complexity is right now, right now, right now. I am in danger. I do have risk, a very, it's real risk. But yeah, but the fuck, my inability to speak a sentence without my speech being disrupted, that problem, and the breathing, that's not the danger. That's from the panic disorder. So it's a disproportionate action, and fuck. Look. Another, okay, here's another part that's layers of complexity. Just, let's just panic disorder. Just panic disorder. Okay. There's we we lump a lot of things into what we're calling panic disorder, and we can we can divide it into at least two types of symptoms. Oh no, three. Let's just say three. 'Cause yeah, we can divide it into at least three categories of symptoms. Okay, physical, emotional, and then you thinking, logical or rational, but thinking. Words are thinking. Words are never emotional. Words are not physical. Breathing, shortness of breath, is physical. Dilated pupils, physical, but the actual feeling of dread or fear or terror. These are words that I've read in the literature, that people feel these things, and they're real. I rarely experience these emotional states, those disproportionate emotional states. But they do happen. and they do happen to people, many people. I I tend to have physical symptoms like breathing, shortness of breath. So, 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 what, part of the complexity. So if I tell you, I'm telling you, no. So here, I'm telling you, I am at risk. Right now. There's an increased risk as compared to most days of my life of danger. Okay, and I'm telling you, I am afraid. I am afraid. I do feel afraid. If you are trying to understand me in this situation, the complexity, you might have trouble figuring out from where the fear comes from. My feeling of fear. You might you might you might say, you might conclude that I feel fear because I am in fact at risk, and that my feelings of fear are proportional to the situation. Or you might believe, many people, you might incorrectly believe that I am not perceiving the situation correctly. That is absolutely incorrect, because I do not have problems with perceiving reality or judging reality or predicting things, like predicting how I might react or predicting the behaviors of others. I do not have problems in that area. So any conclusion like, oh, he's just overreacting because he doesn't understand, or no, he's not really at risk. That's just absurd, condescending. Fuck. You might, so, right, trying to figure out, if you're trying to figure out why I feel fear, you might incorrectly believe that I am not perceiving the situation correctly. That is just absolutely false, totally wrong, never right. Or you might believe that I am perceiving the situation correctly, and my feelings of fear are proportionate. Or you might believe that my feelings of fear are being amplified by panic disorder, for example. So you might believe that I should feel some fear, this much, but the panic disorder is making me feel this much. You might believe that. And how can you know? How can you know whether or not my feelings of fear are proportionate or disproportionate? It's hard. It's really hard. It's hard for me, and I have all of the information. You don't. And it's hard for me. And adding to making it difficult for you is like the only way for you to gather information is from me, right? Especially by observing me. So fuck. So my the shortness of breath, that's definitely disproportionate. Absolutely disproportionate. Okay, uh, my my disrupted speech, disproportionate. Crying and the intense frustration is disproportionate. So if you are trying to figure out if my feelings of fear are proportionate, let me back up just a little. The physical things you are observing that are, I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube. I hate my life. Going on. Okay, you are observing physical symptoms that are disproportionate, and they are disproportionate due to panic disorder. Therefore, if you're trying to figure out, if you're trying to answer the question, are Hunter's feelings of fear proportionate, or are they disproportionate due to his panic disorder? If you're trying to answer that question, you already have some evidence that my panic disorder is causing disproportionate reaction. You see, the physical stuff. So that is evidence in favor of the conclusion that my emotions are also disproportionate, are being affected by the panic disorder. So that's complexity. That's a lot of complexity. However, if cut through the physical stuff, the disrupted speech, for example, and analyze my logic.